It's right at 10 o'clock on Monday, and I'm waiting for a prescription. So we're gonna run into Goodwill, and I'm kind of thinking I might try to do this week a 2-a-day trip. I think I could manage 2 a day. It might be a little hard because I do have some like Zoom meetings and stuff going on, but I think I might can manage it still. So that might be what this week is about. At least for now, I'm gonna go in and see if there's anything. All right. Monday's usually the day they're pretty cleared out from 99-cent day, but we will see. Balloon crystal 24 karat gold, Italy. Huh. Too boring. There's an American Atelier. I might look those up. Is that also? Yep. It's got a chip on it though. It's appropriate for today. There was a ruckus. This is how I know my least favorite resellers have been here, is they just throw everything they decide they don't want wherever they want to and leave it so they don't have to put it back. It's probably not worth it. I did find this cat tile. It's not gonna go for probably more than like 22 or so, but it'll be a fairly easy sell. This is Winnie the Pooh, maybe? It is Winnie the Pooh. I'll look this one up. There are not any solds, so we will pass on it. Roblox. These are almost definitely not worth it if they're still sitting here. Alrighty. I feel like that's missing a part. There's some of these that are doing like crazy well right now. I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, it only goes for $10. Look at these little cows. They're like cheap cows, but they're cute. And there's the lounger one. I'm gonna have to try to remember which one. There's a couple that are going for like $200 and $300, but I can't remember what they are. It's not that one. That goes for like $10 too. Cover it. I just bought a bunch of that and it was dried up. I'm trying to sell it as props. Except it was the liquid paper variety. There's like a whole proactive set. It's new, but interesting. Upon closer inspection, they are sealed. There's some like Pyrex juice pours, but they don't have the lids. With the lids, they go for about $20 to $24, so I don't really want to get one without a lid. I'm sure they've checked all these games already, but I'll look at them. Probably need to get me a basket, because I decided to come out here today and not get a shopping cart again. I would get that leather horse, but he's missing an ear. That's Fitz and Floyd. I'm not messing with that. Typical Monday. Typically not very exciting. I already know the books will be cleared out, but we can go down here and check out the linens. And then I look at the t-shirts. Those are interesting. I'm capable of drowning out the music enough for you to be able to watch me quickly walk through the linens while music is really loud. And it stopped. And it started again. I really should have gotten a carton. I haven't looked in the t-shirts in a minute, so there's no telling what I'll find. Hey, that's cool. It's newer, but it's cool. I always skip all the yellows because the Nashville Predators are close to us, and pretty much the entirety of the yellows are always Predator shirts that nobody wants. Because everybody has like 82 Predator shirts except for me. Another thing while I'm having a case of the Mondays here is they play the same music over and over and over again. It's like that movie Groundhog Day, or maybe the new show Russian Doll if you're younger and you have no idea what Groundhog Day is. And every time I come in, it feels like I'm just starting the day over again and the same song starts playing. And I just start trying to avoid it. I think I am going to head out. I brought another card out, but it didn't look really exciting. And I try to give her her space. So, alrighty. I can't remember if my Black Eyed Peas is playing too loud. So we got all the Proactive. I think there's probably about $80 worth there, because it is, the seals are actually on them. And then the tile will probably go for about $20, so $10 into 100 isn't bad. It's good, especially as easy as that stuff is. So I'll probably come towards closing time because it's really slow. So that way we can take our time and just see if there's anything left over from the day. Yeah, I think that's gonna be my plan for the week, is try to come at least as many days. There's a couple days it might be complicated, but as many days as I can, I'm gonna see if I can come twice a day. It is Tuesday. I may or may not have taken one of my antihistamines at lunch yesterday and then slept for 10 hours because I haven't had to take them in a few days. So I acclimated and it knocked me out. So I did not do a twofer yesterday. But we're gonna try to do 2 times a day. It's actually already 2, so the next time I come will probably be closer to closing time. It is also 96 degrees with a 70% humidity, so it is hot. Like, even though the AC was on in my car, my keys just burned my leg when I got them out of the thing. Which I know people out west are like, well, it's 105 here. I get that, but 70% humidity is ungodly. It's like you're breathing in water and your body cannot properly sweat because there's like a film of moisture between you and the atmosphere, so your natural cooling system stops working. Like, they put out heat stroke warnings pretty commonly this time of year because people get so hot inside their body that they just implode. Anywho, I'm gonna go in here and see if we can find something. All right, so already welcome to the same music again. There's an elephant. It's got some chipping. It's really pretty though. It's like hand painted, very like 1950s. Let me see. Got all the same plush bins. I don't think there's any new plush bins. Those were like flying every time they put one out, so I was buying it, but I think everyone is like me and they have too many now. That's really cool. I'm trying to see. I don't think it's split. Well, it might be split. I can't tell. I'll think about that while I'm here. What are you doing here?
Hi, Sarah. You out here digging?
Yep. I come just about every day. Yeah.
I found a Tub Claw.
Oh, that's nice. Brand new.
And it's what size I get for $6.
That's perfect.
I told Beanie, I said, had been Goodwill. And they go, Goodwill? We didn't have our girl today. And I said, I needed bread. And I said, I'm going to Goodwill. They said, well, go get your feed. Girl, we'll see.
All right. See you later.
The seeds.
Yep. That's really cool.
I dread it, but it's good. Always panic.
I did find this Deneen pottery mug, so I might grab this one, but I haven't decided. This is interesting. It's got some chipping though. So far, everything good I've found seems to have chipping on it. This is a wiring kit for a dollhouse. And it looks like it might sit for a minute, but when it does sell, it should sell for $40 to $50. So check that out. Peanuts. It's like a Dollar General toy. It's the biggest, littlest pet shop. I prefer just to sell the little pets. Who is this dinosaur guy? That looks like Godzilla. I'm gonna check this out. So it is Godzilla, so that's cool. We got some Paw Patrol vehicles. I might check those out because some of those do really well. I think he does all right. I'm gonna have to go get a cart. What else do we got? All right, I'm gonna get off here and check out these Paw Patrols real quick. Just also stocking some more items. I did it for my, I did it again. I did not get a buggy. And I had to find a way to carry all of that. I'll check this one out too. The ones I have in here are between $15 and $30. And it's one good thing about like knowing your toys is that a lot of them get left on the shelves. Because most resellers would look at a little toy like that and they wouldn't think there's enough value there. And the reality is that there are a lot of very rare, or not exactly rare, I guess, but there's a lot of Paw Patrol vehicles that there's just not enough for the demand that they have, so they're always a good option. He eats his cookie. A little lovey Mary Meyer. Kind of doesn't feel very nice. SpongeBob memory game. What year? 2008. I highly doubt that that's worth anything, but I feel like I need to. Oh, wow. I'm gonna check this out. Daily Silkening Shampoo. SpongeBob memory does go for like 15, but the only ones that I've sold recently are new, and they do sell new for 25. That's cool. Denali Park, Alaska. So yeah, didn't get that. Just never find anything in electronics. I don't trust that to stand up on its own. It's like under constant vibration. I can't imagine that works well. All the plastic stuff. Find something every once in a while. Plastic silverware, plastic hangers. I don't tend to find a lot in this aisle. Derma suction. If that's used, I don't want to sell it because that just sounds gross. Let's move along. Looks like they did add a few books. I don't think they like fully stocked it, but why is the music so loud? Dead Witches Tell No Tales. Those look like fun books. Enchanted Forest Chronicles. I'm gonna look up some of these. Alright, so I did find some books. Now these are all like fantasy / sci-fi / wizardry books. There are some good ones in there, like there's one that goes for like $50, and then the rest are like maybe $15 to $30 in value. My whatnot is centered around sci-fi, fantasy, and horror books. So I will either list those on eBay or save them back for one of my whatnot sales. I gotta get like back into whatnot. I kind of took a break there for a minute. We're gonna walk the opposite direction of the noise. But then yeah, we got our Toy Story Zim that goes for $30, and our Dollhouse wiring kit goes for like $40 to $50. These Paw Patrols between like $15 and $30. Our Godzilla pterodactyl guy that goes for about $20. I still need to look up the little live pets and the Maxwell tapes. I don't think these are the good ones, but we're gonna find out. But yeah, after I check those out, I am going to check out and then go home and eat, and we will probably be back before close. It is about an hour before close, and the parking lot's pretty empty. So we're gonna go see if we can find something at the same Goodwill twice in a day. Again. Ooh, I think I found what I wanted. This is exciting. Maybe. A toy bin. found a toy bin in a while. There's definitely a lot of little people. I'm not sure what else, but I think I'm gonna grab that. I may get these. They are Hot Topic brand, so not as good as like a Trip brand, but like that scene emo punk look is coming back in. So I might check them out. If they're not worth anything, I might actually get them for myself, because one of the weird things I do is when certain trends are about to come back, I'll actually start wearing certain pieces from those trends just to do my due diligence in pushing it forward. Yeah, I know that's weird, but it works. Got wood. Not really finding anything in the toys. I kind of dug through to try to check. There is this Buzz Lightyear Imaginext. It goes for like $15, but there are plenty listed, unlike some of the Paw Patrol vehicles I got earlier. Yeah, so we're gonna move along from the toys. I think this is Tommy Hilfiger. It feels really nice. Oh, there's two of them. It is Tommy Hilfiger. I don't know what size they are. Those are pretty nice though. I think they're maybe just twins. Is that a mushroom blanket? It's literally a mushroom quilt. I'm gonna see what brand this is real quick. It feels weighted almost too. I can't find anything about it. Thought about getting it for myself, but I don't really need it right now, so we're just gonna keep chugging along. What kind of... It's a little owl. Cute. I don't think he's probably worth anything, but let's see what is over here. There's some drawer pulls. They're wooden hobbyist, like paint your own. There's some kitty cat gift wrap. I only really like to do gift wrap that's flat because the rolls end up being longer and costing more to ship, so I don't really mess with those. What else? It's Farmer's Almanac calendar. Well, that's actually this year. Wow. I don't need it though. I'm not seeing anything else over there. Rifle Paper Company. Can we find the end cap? Nothing. This little dish. I'll have to see if that one's worth it or not. Some of them are, some of them are not, but that has its lid and everything. It's in really nice condition, so we'll check it out. I actually cannot find one this small yet. There might be one on there somewhere, but I scrolled like 5 or 6 times to find one, so we'll go ahead and get it because I'm sure I can at least sell it for $20 plus shipping. I'm not gonna talk fast enough, but we'll do our best. I'm not a conversationalist, so I don't even really know what to talk about. It's kind of cute, but it's tiny. Ooh, there's a toaster cover? Probably not worth it though. For $8 to $10, I would imagine. Goodness, it's Raggedy Ann and Andy towels. What are the red ones? I don't even know what the red ones are. Sort of red swirly pattern. They're new. Wamsuda. I've never known if that's how you pronounce it correctly or not. I'm gonna get those. Ooh, the Raggedy Ann is new. Talk. This feels like a Walmart brand. That is adorable. I don't think it has a brand, but I don't think it's even vintage. I don't know what they want for it. There's so many questions. Oh, $6. Yeah, it's not that cute. Not that cute. I would imagine I could probably sell it for like $20 at most. And without a brand, I'd have to use keywords, which means it would sit there longer. But it's a Steve Madden, but it's in really kind of not great shape. What is this one? Dana Buckman. Blah. Okay. What else? I don't have to talk as fast for a couple seconds. I can take a deep breath in. I really probably should look at their like lingerie and such more often. Being in a smaller town, you tend to find more donations of vintage lingerie. I have actually found like Old Label Victoria's Secret in here before. That's all the linens. Taking a quick gander through the shoes. I did find some Doc Martens last week, so maybe we'll get lucky again. It ended up being $11 total. I think that's a pretty good deal. Actually, no. It's $14. I rounded up. I kept forgetting the Pyrex, but I think a minimum $100, but those toy bins are really shocking sometimes. A lot of times I end up literally profiting like $200, $300, $400 off a toy bin. So I'm gonna go home and I'm actually gonna make a separate mystery bin video. I haven't done one in a while. Take it easy the rest of the day. Y'all have a good one.